It goes back to something that somebody told me in a sports broadcasting sense, but I think it applies anywhere, is that like you need to fail on a small stage. Like you just need to fail. Like the example of mine, like nobody saw me blow that game, but that's how it's supposed to be. Because I've seen like you'd so much rather fail on a small stage than be given a big opportunity before you're ready. Everybody sees it because it's so much harder to come back from that than to progressively get better and then like be ready for your opportunity.
Yep.
I'm big about that. And you know, it's funny, I think back to like being earlier in my career, being like, I'm ready, like just give me a chance. Was there some validity to that? Yes. But now I feel like every big moment I've stepped into, I have this like calm and confidence that I would have never had because I'm like, I've got this. I'm ready.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a
So,
really good story of a broadcast that both you and I were working that I think highlights the point that you're making. We were doing it was the Moe's Lacrosse Classic in Jacksonville. And so I'm running EVS replay in the truck, which is the replay operation machine for the broadcast. You're doing sideline, you're down the field, you're in your flow of the game. Um, and so basically the game starts and the main game camera operator isn't able to keep the ball in frame. So the
yeah, and he
ball's
was
going out
like
of frame.
high cam on top of the truck.
Exactly. The main game camera you would see. And he wasn't able to like follow the ball and keep the ball in frame. And the producer and the director, the way that they spoke to this man and screamed at this man, it was unnerving. And this is a testament to how tough the broadcasting
Okay.
industry can be on people. And if you fail on a small scale, at the end of the day, it sucks, but it's not a big deal. This was CBS, and this is a multi-million
Linear.
dollar
Linear.
linear production that is going out to millions of viewers. Mistakes that major simply cannot happen on air.
No.
Um, and so, yeah, ultimately they threw him off the game. They had one of the slash camera operators go up and operate that camera, and they basically said, "Take lunch, like get out of here." And it was really rude in the moment, but honestly, I don't really blame them for throwing him off. It just kind of was like the intensity of it was alive for me. That was my first time running EBS replay, so I was literally sitting there like, "Oh my God, I cannot make a mistake."
They're about to pick me up at my shirt collar and boot me out of the truck.
It's intense. It's really intense. And so yeah, like you said, if you're not prepared, and you get put on a big stage and you're not ready for it, it's scary. It's scary. And
Yeah.
ultimately, I don't think that guy's ever going to get hired again. Whereas if, he's failed on a smaller scale, he's going to be able to recover and, it's not that big of a deal. It wasn't a linear CBS game that the mistake was made on. For example, I don't want to even say mistake, but just like your lack of experience in color commentary, it wasn't seen by the entire world. It was USSSA Live. It was a very small network.
Right.
And so it
Yeah.
wasn't a big deal.
Hey, thanks for watching this clip. For more on sports media and working in the industry, subscribe to the How to Cook a Goose podcast.